Hello guys, welcome to Jim will Shave. Welcome to the den. Home den this time. Whoops, just sort that light out there. That's better, sorry about that. Okay, welcome to the channel. Welcome to another shave. Okay, I'm going to go a budget shave today. Razor. It's going to be the Wilkinson Sword Classic. Now I believe this came out before the current Silver Classic, where it has the barn doors, the twist to open, the one piece. This is actually is called the Wilkinson Sword Classic. Don't know if you can hear that. That's a metal insert in the handle here, just to give the handle a little bit of weight. Sorry, 20 days without nicotine and I'm still coughing. So that just gives the handle a little bit of weight, this metal insert here. Plastic, very, very cheap. You probably, if you're in the UK, you'll probably find it on eBay, Amazon, that type of thing. If you're over on mainland continental Europe, you'll probably pick it up in a lot of the German supermarkets. The name evades me at the moment, but you're getting for about €1 out in Germany in the German supermarkets. That's the razor for today. Brush for today. Oh, there's some good weight to this. This is the Yaqi or Yaqi 28mm ocean brush. Ocean. Call the ocean because you've got this nice blue in the base of the handle here. It goes up to like a metallic green up here, up in the collar. I hope you can see that. Stunning, stunning. There's the blue, there's the green. Really nice. And you've got the Yaqi coin on the bottom. 28mm synthetic black knot. Popping it in the water. And for cream, going to be using the Wilkinson Sword shaving cream. This particular one, can't remember where I got it. It was either off eBay or I picked it up in Germany. In there. What's the name of that German supermarket? It's got the 3 colours of the German tricolour flag. I'm sure it begins with a D or something. If you're in Germany, let me know. I've been to the shop loads and loads of times, but it just evades me. So, Wilkinson Sword shaving cream. Good stuff, better than the bowls we find in the supermarkets in our country. The blade, it's going to be the original Wilkinson Sword blade. This is the blade made in Germany, not the Indian. So, I'm going to put my glasses on, so as I don't cut my fingers. And I'm going to try, attempt to get one of these out. Oh, one's come out. Just pop the card back in. Not environmentally friendly yet because you're still using these plastic cases. But those plastic cases do take care of the blade. Okay, got these little grips at the head here, end of the head. Just unscrews, comes away. Top of the base plate, bottom of the top cap. You know how this goes, don't you? Of course you do. Let's check everyone's honky dory there. Wax paper to protect the blade. I must say I prefer the Wilkinson Sword Saloon Indian blades. But that's the blade, brand new. These were actually purchased in a British supermarket and quite expensive really in the shops. Again, like all blades, if you're in the UK, best going online for your blades, sourcing them online. Don't get them from supermarkets. And as this is going to be in the title Wilkinson Sword, I'm going to assume that a lot of guys are going to stumble upon this video because they're thinking about taking up this way of shaving. I'll hit Wilkinson Sword in the search engine and probably stumbled upon this all of us. Okay, there's the blade show. Very safe. Nothing at all from the ends there, from the ends of the top cap. Blades completely concealed. In fact, I do find that a wee bit of a problem because if you see the blade ends there, and you've got something like what? Ooh, you've got something like 5mm of head actually overhanging the blade. So could be a bit tricky getting into the nose, against the ears, whatever. But yeah, very, very safe. It's for beginners. And that's the razor for today. So I'm going to get my executive shaving, super duper size lava bowl. I'm going to take some of the razor cream. This is strange, lavering up on camera. I'm just going to whack some into the bowl there. The scent smells just like the Wilkinson Sword razor bowl. Now I'm going to retrieve the brush from the water. 1, 2, 3. Give it 3 shakes out and in we pop. Something so satisfying about lavering cream up in a bowl. Let the tips. Now this doesn't burst into lava straight away until it's going to take some water. So I've got to try and keep chatting while I do it. As I say, the scent, proper Wilkinson sword. Now the grooves in this bowl are quite deep. So when I do use this bowl, I've even using a hard soap, I usually load the brush from this puck, otherwise the soap will just get lost in the grooves. And if I'm lavering cream, I can't believe how much this water this is taking before it's actually going to start lavering. I really have to get the tips into the grooves. That's a lovely clean scent, the old Wilkinson sword. Lovely clean scent. How are we all doing, fellas? And ladies, perhaps. I've been working all weekend. I've been away in Birmingham, Birmingham, the Black Country and all that place. And we're starting to cream up nicely here. Been away with 48 women. 48 women. Took them all shopping to Birmingham. The Birmingham Christmas markets. I'm really, really sorry about the length it's taking this to lava up. Coles has never seen lava being built before. Some creams and soaps lava very, very quickly. Some take a little bit more work. And this is one of those that's taking just a little bit more. But it doesn't matter. We're getting there now, nice and shiny. This cream, I would say, you have to use a fair bit of it. It's no good just putting a couple of pea-sized blobs into the bowl. I think you need a good old juicy lugworm. One more dip of the water, just wet the tips, that should do it. And should maybe we'll adjust the consistency on the face. There we go, that'll do. So yeah, I really can't believe it took so long to reach that consistency. So I'm going to wet the whiskers. Wet the whiskers. You know what I've never ever seen? I don't even know if it's ever been made. A Wilkinson Sword Aftershave splash. I don't know, have you ever seen one? Heard of one? Let me know. So there's no magic sense here. It's, as I say, Wilkinson Sword. It's fresh, it's clean. And it does the job. Covers well. Spreads easily. Takes a lot of water, as you've seen. That just doesn't lava up very quickly, and I don't think you'd be able to obtain a Santa Claus beard or a big fluffy cloud. But I'm one of those wet shavers that doesn't really go for the Santa Claus beard and big fluffy cloud. I like it wet and drippy. The wetter, the better. None of that. Great. Wilkinson Sword Classic, Wilkinson Sword, German blade, first use. I shaved the head earlier, so I've only had one day off this week, that day being today, which is Monday. Blade doesn't feel great. Brand new blade. I can feel it. Actually feels like it's struggling. It shouldn't do. Okay, it's a mild razor, but I shouldn't be feeling the blade the way I am. It shouldn't be struggling the way it is. You can hear it working, can't you? God, that's really playing a tune. Now, as you can see, an extremely mild razor. But this particular model's been around for quite a good few years now. That's an old spot there. Quite a few years. And I decided to buy one. So long ago, I can't remember when it was. So this is how I knew I'd be a traditional wet shaver. But yeah, when I bought one, this Wilkinson Sword Bowl, Wilkinson Sword Brush, I was really eager, keen to get going. Remember rushing home with it, wherever home was at the time. Definitely wasn't around here. I can't even remember what wife I was with, what girlfriend I was with, if I had a wife, if I had a girlfriend. I think my car was an Austin Princess though. Yes, so I quickly unpacks the razor, blades, gets to work on shaving. Now I must have been on cartridges prior to doing so, and loaded the razor, lathered up. There could have even been shaving cream or shaving gel out of a can. In fact, it probably was. Anyway, gets going, gets the lather on. Gets the razor. And yeah. I start pressing, don't I? I start pressing with this Wilkinson Sword Classic. Don't forget, there's no YouTube around then. We didn't even have internet, for God's sake. There was no books. There was Well, there probably was, but they'd have been hard to source. It's because of having no internet. And shaving, it wasn't really a subject guys would sit talking around. Occasionally it did happen where shaving cropped into conversation. Well, you wouldn't go up to another guy and say, hey, what's the best way to shave? Or, wow, you've got a damn fine shave today, mate. Oh, you look BBS. What did you use? What blade was it? There was none of that. So you were very much on your own. And I'd been in the forces, what, God. I was certainly out the forces by the time I got on this razor. And even in there, well, we had to be shaved, clean shaven. We didn't really talk about it. In fact, I actually got charged, that's the military equivalent of prosecuted, for not shaving on quite a number of occasions. See, I'm struggling to get into the nostrils of this head. And I'm doing a lot of work here. Yeah, so let's crack on. You just couldn't ask anybody. You know, there was no expertise, and everyone was used to either shaving with electric shavers or cartridge razors. I must have recently been moved off cartridge razors at the time. I must have done for what happened next. Just go over a spot there that's bleeding. It's been opened up quite a few times, that. So I've loaded up the razor, lathered up. I take the razor to the face for the very first time. And I presses that razor into the face as though it was a cartridge razor. There was, in fact, I think I might even have a scar right over there on my face from it, because I think I actually did that with the razor and slid it lengthways along the blade at one point. And I was butchered. I really, really was. I sliced my face to pieces with this mild toy razor, really. A razor designed for newcomers. So some gritty meaty. That was that. Bottle of tissue bits all over my face, and I thought, that razor's crap. How could anybody shave with that? I'm thinking to myself. And it went straight in the bin, if I remember rightly. I think that was my second attempt, because I remember buying a DE travel razor, little tiny one, up in Edinburgh when I was stationed up there, while I was still in the forces, and that was the same. I was convinced I'd been buying naff razors because they sliced me to pieces. But I don't know, it all stayed on my mind. I was down in the Falkland Islands in the South Atlantic, just off the Argentinian coast there, which was a bit too close to the Argentinian coast at the time I'm talking about. But I always remember the lad saying, the best razor blades you can get, we must be talking about cartridges. I always remember this lad, oh, what a brush this is. Hefty, heavy, sturdy, holds a ton of lather. Yeah, this lad said, best razor blades you can get are the old fashioned ones. The ones where you can use both edges. Obviously he was on a DE. And it always stuck with me. In fact, it was probably that comment that's prompted me to buy the little travelling DE. So I probably got back from the Falklands, loaded, and went off all clock and bought that. Needless to say, that was all years ago, and I switched to electric shavers then. I was on electric shavers for years. Absolutely wrecked my neck. I had little growths and like little globules of skin actually growing off the neck because we never have changing the rotary heads on these razors, these fillet shaves. And I'd use the same foil, the same cutting edges until basically the shaver gave up the ghost, you know. So I wrecked myself. And I was sick of getting scruffy shaves. So some years back, my electric shaver packed in. All this Chinese crap's on the market now, electronic cuts, and I bought this crappy thing online. Honestly, it was naff. And I've decided I'd had it with electric shaving by then. And that's when I got myself another one of these. And Amazon. That was a big help to the shaving community. Because it put people in touch with other people, like-minded people. And people are leaving reviews on Amazon and the likes of about certain products, and it was sparking people's enthusiasm, pricking their interest, so to speak. And it's probably when most traditional shavers that we call ourselves now, it was probably the first time a lot of us had heard the word DE razor, or the words DE razor. Because when I always remember reading the first reviews, I used to think, what's a D-razor? A D-razor? This is something I've never heard of, a D-razor. Yeah, I was slow to catch on. And this shave is quite slow. But it's going to be a good shave. Going to be a good result. But I promise you, so if you're one of those people who's just thinking about buying a real razor, and you just put Wilkinson Sword into the search engine, and you've stumbled upon this video and others, welcome to the traditional wet shaving community. Join us online, Facebook groups, tons of advice. Lots of channels dedicated to traditional wet shaving on YouTube. Just struggling to get the neck BBS at the moment. Well, I've got to do it. The shave got to last until I finish work tomorrow afternoon. I'm off down to Thursford tomorrow. I think it's either Norfolk or Lincolnshire, out that way. Some bloody Father Christmas thing. I'm just going to go down, have the rinse, fellas. Face is stinging a little. Little bit of sting off the water. Right, let's see what result we got, eh? BBS all over. Cracking shave with a very, very mild razor. Got that little spot there. Well, there's no scab on it anymore, I've just taken the scab off. But I think that'll be completely cured by the end of play tomorrow. Yeah, BBS all over. Good shave from a very, very cheap budget razor. Very, very safe razor. I was going to say a razor that anyone can use, but I've just remembered my own tale to you. I actually butchered myself to pieces first time I used one. So if you are thinking of using one, I'm glad you've seen this first. If you go back through my channels, there's actually a video starting out traditional wet shaving. There's 2 parts to it, and I think I might be using the Wilkinson Sword on those videos. But if you do use one, simple rule is don't press. Get a good hydrated lather. I mean, if you have to start off using gel goo in the can to start with until you get the hang of things, then by all means, why not do that? But that's the #1 rule. Do not press. No pressure whatsoever. Just let the razor glide on the skin, and you shouldn't have many problems. Right, I'm going to need to get myself some aftershave splash here. Let me see. Car. Something I picked up in France. A cheap aftershave. Not going anywhere. It's evening, so a cheap aftershave. That's just what a doctor ordered. That's all I'm doing. Sterilising the skin. Toning the skin after the ravages of shaving. And I thought I was going to get more of a burn in that, but hardly anything actually, hardly anything. Then just put the lid back on. Always replace the lid on your splash. Because once you start getting lots and lots of shaving gear, you won't have a lot of room and you don't want to knock anything over. Right. Oh no. Battery in my Bluetooth's gone. I'm going to have to turn you off in a strange way. Okay, just doing a quick recap. Razor for today was the classic Wilkinson Sword, plastic with the metal insert. 2-piece razor, blade in there, I put it away, was the Wilkinson Sword blade made in Germany on its first use. The cream for today was the Wilkinson Sword shaving cream. See it there, Razor Creme in German. Brush for today was the Yaqi Ocean 28mm synthetic, and lather was created in my super duper size Seth Baxter lavering bowl from the Executive Shaving Company. The aftershave splash to finish it all off was the car aftershave from, what does that say, Soft Green from France. Okay, thanks very much for joining me for this shave. Thanks for all the recent likes, subscriptions, comments. I appreciate you all. You all stay safe now. I'll catch you all further down the line, guys. Bye bye.